Thank you. Well, I'll see you're on this side too, though.
Bring on. Look at all that advertising. There's that.
Hey, pal. You got takes.
Yeah, first run on it. Especially
Made the most of it.
Did Ange get the day off? I'll get it. Yeah, but I like these.
It's funny because Ice was working
Very next day, and that's the first thing I had to go and do. But even then, not in the first 15 seconds
Well, welcome to the first game of 2026 here for the Stantons Smokies. Just 30 seconds remaining on the warm-up clock. And we'll get the first tilt of the year going here against the Castlegar Rebels. Well, I'm sure everyone's had a good break over the holidays here, and we're getting ready to do hockey again. Looks like we got Magnus Baker suited up between the pipes today here. We're going to be joined by Sammy Recchi on the player side there, and also looks like we have Grayson Carey back on the lineup, which is going to help out here for the boys. He's been gone multiple weeks with that elbow injury. So it looks like we have a full healthy squad here from what I can see. Other than any suspended players, of course. Starting lineup here on the blue line, we got Fricky off the right. Over to the left there, we got Stanton. And firing up front here, we got Kibble going to take the first draw with David and Ehler on the wings. Well, it's time for the first game of a new year. Puck drop is now. And it's drawn back into trail territory. Baker will freeze that up. Boys look energized, ready for a good start here. Let's see if they can get things moving as Stanton tries to roll the puck up off the glass, but it takes a nasty bounce off the stanchion and comes right back to the blue liner shot. There's a big rebound, and Baker stands on his head as he gets the first two looks out of the way. Stanton now scrambling behind the back of the net. That was a wide open attempt there, and Baker scrambling to make that save. Now Rebels back on the attack, poked away as Kibble sees some space here. Kibble's being contested from behind now, gets a little shot off the backhand, not what he wanted. Ehler's going to dip that in around the back of the net into the corner. And a couple opportunities both ways here as the two teams dig in to set the tone as the puck's drawn in onto the half wall here for the Rebels. Rebels with a breakout shootout pass. It connects on the far side, driving in, and Gauthier will shut that down as he rolls the puck in to the Rebels territory. The Rebels getting organized at the neutral zone with a shoot-in. That comes up the back wall here for Gauthier. Plays it to Carey. Carey's going to try to send Gauthier on a run, but it's held up at the blue line here as the Rebels get back on the attack, and they pick it up, diving through the slot. Looking dangerous. The shot comes just over Baker's right shoulder, and it's going to roll off over to Dirksen. He gets a piece of it to Recchi, and Recchi's going to chip it forward, and that's going to roll back in to the Rebels territory as they gather up around the back of the net. And the shootout attempt as Recchi's going to chase it down. He's going to play it on the backhand here for Gauthier. Plays it up off the wall for Dirksen. Connects on the pass as he chips out forward. Now coming in from behind is Carey. And he tried to gather up that puck, but he's pulled off the puck now as the Rebels get organized and come back on the attack. Blowing a tire on the far side is Gauthier. Puck springs loose. Dirksen gets a stick on it. And it's played back to the half wall. Rebels gather it up, looking for an option. Played deep in the corner. Played out to the slot. Man wide open. Doesn't connect on the pass. Now it's coming back free here as Deegan battles for it. He's got far side he's got Carey on the far side there. And he went for a change in personnel. And now a puck is frozen down here as we have got a penalty that I somehow missed behind the play, and Rebels will go to the box for the first infraction this game here. Trail on the power play with a fast-paced first 3 minutes expired here on the first period. Kibble drawing it back to Fricky. Fricky tries to shoot, but fans on it. Gets a second attempt. That rolls into the corner. Kibble gets there, tries to chop at it, gets out front. Now. Gauthier with the backhand. Or Fricky, sorry, with the backhand. Tries to get the shot off. Now it comes back for Stanton. He's going to play it over to the far side. Into the middle. Now the puck's around the back of the net. And Rebels scrambling to get it out. Stanton holding the line. Played into the corner for Kibble. Kibble plays it out front. Ealer with a shot. That's rolled over the top of the net. And now the puck comes out as the Rebels get rid of it. Now Fricky trying to escape with it. Plays to the far side. Connects with Beauchamp. Beauchamp steps across the blue line. Drives wide. Leaves it for Kibble, the far side. Kibble now in the corner. He's pressed off the puck. Beauchamp gets in there trying to lend a hand. Rebels look like they might come out with it here, and they squirt it loose to the far side. And the Rebels defender gathers it up. Decides to skate it out to the neutral zone here, shorthanded, and it fires it in. Puck's on the back of the net. Fricky trying to poke it free, but the Rebels get to it. He blows 2 tires and leaves it for Fricky. Now Fricky looking for an outlet, and he had no option. Kibble gathers it up. Kibble sends it to Beauchamp on the far side. Comes Jace Beauchamp, steps across the blue line, and he'll fire that in around the back of the net. And Ealer went for a change of personnel. Puck goes back here for Gauthier and leaves it there for Deegan. Deegan trying to find Gauthier on the far side. Puck held in by Recchi. 1:23 remaining in the infraction to the Rebels, and now they're just going to let them kill some time there off that power play as the puck rolls back into Trail territory. Pass out is blocked, and it rolls to the far side into the corner. 1 minute remaining in this power play, no shots on goal. Puck directed to Gauthier. Gauthier finds Carey. Carey streaks across blue line, cuts into the corner. Everybody's just watching him, nobody going to the front of the net. Now the puck finally comes out to the front of the net and nobody there to connect on it. And the puck will roll back into Trail territory, killing precious moments off of this power play as Recchi plays to the far side for Gauthier. Gauthier rolls it in. Gauthier puts it out front. Passes connect, doesn't connect. With trying to find Nico David streaking through, and the Rebels get rid of it once more with 19 seconds remaining in the infraction. And now here comes Deegan. Deegan getting his legs moving, winding through, cutting wide on the net and oversteps the puck. The Rebels gather it up, fire it back out. And that'll kill the power play for Trail. Now Holden Dirksen with the puck. Cuts in. Gets a shot off. And kicked away by the keeper as he sees his first look. Rebels breaking in. Solo. Walks right into the net and tries to scoop it up over Baker's shoulder. And with 3 watching Trail players. Now the puck rolls up off the wall. Nico David tries to get there. Comes back off of Ealer. Redirected into the neutral zone. Rebels gather it up. Poked off the puck there. Now the Rebels have it again. Leave it for the blue liner. He steps right in, uncontested. Shot comes in off of Baker. Gauthier picks it up. Plays it up off the wall. And Gauthier playing it through the far side for Ealer. And we come in offside, and faceoff will come outside Rebels territory. It's a 0-0 game. Deegan draws it over for Carey. He leaves it for Stanton, who puts it D to D for Fricky. Fricky fires it in, and that goes up over the glass into the netting. Play resumes to the left of the Rebels keeper. Deegan draws it back for Carey. Steps into the slot with it. Gets poked off the puck, chips it into the corner. Dirksen chases it down. Rebels defender fires it off the wall. Headman pass as they break out with it. Now Carey in there. Gets the puck free. Comes back to the defender. Rebel play it to the far side. Stanton will gather it up as he chips it around the back of his own net. Curtis Stanton trying to find Carey. Pass doesn't connect. Now it's rifled in high and over the net. Now Dirksen ends up back in Trail territory as Stanton circles back for the puck. Headman pass to the far side. Dirksen chips it in for Deegan. Deegan steps across the blue line with the puck. It's being forced off to the far side, trying to find Dirksen. And the pass doesn't connect. Now the Rebels take a body check and penalty here with 11:15 remaining in the first period. Another opportunity for Trail on this power play. Both teams are kind of getting in their groove here right now. It was a fast-paced start, and they've kind of settled into their seats a bit here, trying to find the answer. Trail with minimal shots on goal here so far. Got to put pucks on net. Does Castlegar roll it out on the power play kill here? Trail trying to get organized. Connects on the far side. Nico David steps across the blue line, driving wide. Overhandles the puck a little bit, leaves it for the D-man Recchi. Tries to put a D to D, and that's a miscue as Gauthier is going to have to circle back for it now. And he does. He's going to spring in. Gauthier. He's got David in the middle. Gauthier steps right in. Backhand shot, just misses. And now there's a battle for it in the corner here as it's left for Recchi on the blue line. Recchi steps in, fires it. That's kicked away. Big rebound there as Kibble trying to keep it alive. The puck comes up off the wall for Gauthier. And he'll play that in. Trail's offside. They'll have to wait and step up here. Gauthier plays to the far side. Beauchamp trying to send Carey. And the Rebels get a hold of it and roll it right back in Trail territory. Halfway through this penalty, no shots. Gauthier holds the line, plays to the far side. Stepped up off the blue line, has Fricky to keep the puck alive, and he's battling for it up against the half wall. He chips that towards the net, and the Rebels get rid of it. 1 minute remaining in the power play here for Trail. Here comes Ulan Gauthier. He's poked off the puck. And the Rebels gather it up and play it deep off of Baker, and he leaves it for Fricky. Fricky skating it out. Headman pass to Deegan, misses the mark. And the Rebels disturb the play at the neutral zone. Pass to the far side, misses the mark. Stanton trying to find Dirksen now, and he's held off. And the Rebels chip it in, up off the netting, and that'll whistle things down. Faceoff should come outside the zone. Rebels fired in. And we're back to even strength. Stanton picks it up. Plays to the far side. Off the wall for David. It's held in by the Rebels. Puck jostled into the corner, picked up as Stanton oversteps it now, but Fricky will pick it up. And David tries to leave it for Kibble, who pokes it free. Kibble driving wide with it, gets a shot off, just puts it over the bar. Now Ehlers steps up, leaves it alive here, trying to find Kibble, but the Rebels pick it up. No, you're fine. Rebels shoot it in. Baker handles it, freezes the play. Drawn back from Deegan off the draw and played up off the wall. Trying to skate it out. Rebels keep it in. Driving wide with it. Shot comes in, hits the crossbar, and that's up into the netting. Rebels with possession off the draw. Poked free by Carey. Chipped forward by Recchi. The Rebels still have it. Recchi digs it free. Finds Carey on the far side here. And it's pitchforked free by Trail and into Rebels territory as they gather up in the neutral zone and fire it back into the attack. Puck springs loose for the Rebels. Shot in, is blocked and held off by Recchi. And Carey springs Deegan. He's got a bit of speed as he drives wide, plays it through the middle, and it's poked free. Puck's in the corner now. There's a pile up for the puck now as Beauchamp and Deegan both in the corner getting roughed up. Now it looks like the referee doesn't like what he sees anymore. I don't know if he's going to hand out any penalties. Looks like there's just some verbal warnings possibly. Things were starting to get rough in the corner there. And he'll take a moment to discipline the players. Off the draw, right to Ulan Gucci with a shot. And he'll cradle it. Deegan wins it once again back to Gulan. And the shot comes in, and that's held off by the keeper once more, and they fire it to the far side. Going to find Recchi waiting at the doorstep on the blue line to hold it in. And that's played out by Rebels. Gauthier have to circle back around the back of his net. He's being harassed by a Rebels player. Plays it off the wall, steps around his man, trying to poke it free, but he doesn't make it work. And the Rebels drag it free. Shot comes in. It's just over the bar. Now it comes back to the blue line. Beauchamp trying to harass the defender at the blue line, but he holds it in. Now Deegan in the corner, battling with the puck. Pulls it to the far side, trying to find Grayson Carey. And he's held off the puck. Puck comes free into the neutral zone, and he'll retreat back to his territory. Played off the far side into the neutral zone. That's poked in as Recchi will circle back for it. Passes it directly to the Rebels player in a slot. And now Gauthier will have to get the puck free, and Deegan's in there lending a hand as well. Now it comes free for Recchi. Plays it up to Nico David. He's poked off the puck. Recchi trying to find a pass connecting on the far side, and he ices it. .3:32 remaining in the first period. Still no score. Kibble driving wide with the puck. Shot! Puts it just over the bar. He's been known to drain those. And the puck rolls over Stanton's stick. Fricky will have to retreat back into his own territory. Plays it up off the wall. Stanton's there for it. Couldn't get the pass off quick enough. He's held off, and the Rebels get back on the attack. Driving into the slot. Shot! Right in the glove of Baker. And he shuts it down. Rebels with possession off the draw. Comes back to the blue liner. Plays it in. Shot. Blocked by Gauthier, or by Fricky. Ends up back for the Rebels defender once more. He's trying to step through. And Kibble harassing him. Now Deegan, or Nico David, takes over. Rebels still have possession. Fricky stepping in. Pass comes into the slot. Curtis Stanton holds it off. Now it comes free. Who's going to get the paddle on it? Comes back for Ealer. He's going to try to evacuate the zone, but it's held in. And Rebels back in on this sequence as they hold the play alive. Dip it into the corner. Pass comes out. Baker holds it off. Now Fricky trying to chip it free. And it comes out of the zone just barely as the Rebels get organized back once more in the neutral zone. Plays it off to the far side, trying to get back on the attack. And no call there as he ran into his man. The puck comes back loose here as Ealer gathers it up. Tries to chip to the far side, and the puck rolls over the defender's stick. Kibble will have to get there. And not in a position for a great shot, but he's able to put it on net. The Rebels gather it up here with 1:24 remaining in the first period. Stanton circles back for the puck. Doesn't like what he sees that way, so he turns, puts it D to D for Fricky. Fricky having a look up ice to Deegan. Deegan across the blue line, poked off the puck. Beauchamp trying to hold it in, and he holds in the zone, but the Rebels gather up the puck. And he escapes off to the far side, driving through. Deegan gets a stick on another puck left there for Beauchamp. Plays to the far side, trying to spring Dirksen. But he oversteps the puck a bit now. The puck comes free as the Rebels gather it back up here. And Gauthier forces his man off the puck. Deegan will pick it up now. He'll chip it into the territory with 35 seconds on the clock. Played into the corner. Beauchamp trying to hold the puck in, but it's played off the wall by the Rebels and out. And back down as Dirksen's going to be battling for it in the corner now. It comes free to the far side. Deegan's going to try to get there here with just 18 seconds. Deegan picks it up. Far side pass to Recchi. And that'll roll out the last 5 seconds here. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I just filled the ice. Yeah, I mean, you're not really going to be in my way at all. I mean, oh yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah, I can move down a little bit too. There's nobody there really. Well, me for trainers, we got David drives it over to Kibble as we get things started here in the second period. And the puck pressed up against the boards. Rebels come out with it, chipped in by Recchi momentarily and drawn back for Gauthier. Gauthier looking to the far side, trying to find Ehler. And then chipped out by Gauthier. Rebels have it. Held off the puck as Kibble is there harassing the defender. Played off the half wall to Kibble. He's got David in the middle there lurking. But he didn't have eyes for the pass as the Rebels make their way back on the attack. And that shot attempt is kicked away by Baker. Rebels have it on the side of the net. Shot comes off the side of the framework there and it rolls into the corner. Now the Rebels are going to grab another penalty as they chop down from behind. Let's see if Trail can get organized here and get some energy for this power play. Not much doing in the last one. Carey to take the draw. He's got Beauchamp and Dirksen with him. Now comes off the wall for Beauchamp. He plays it over back for Stanton. Plays it over to Dirksen. Can he get a shot off? No, and he fans on it. Rebels play it up and out. Baker gathers it up and leaves it for Stanton. Stanton plays to the far side for Fricke. Fricke, headman pass to the far side, won't connect with Dirksen. Puck ends up in the Rebels' territory. And the pass breakout here is picked off by Stanton. But the Rebels players, they're harassing him. Now Carey with the puck. Headman to Dirksen. Dirksen plays it to the middle to Fricke. Fricke drives wide with the puck. He's got Beauchamp streaking in the middle. And he overhandles the puck now. Fricke scoops it in. Fricke around the back of the net. Connects with Carey, but he can't get the shot off. He's held off. Now comes back for Stanton. Stanton rifles it. That's around the back of the net. And the Rebels get rid of it once more. Played out for Kibble for Fricke, and he chips it over for Dirksen. The Rebels forwards there harassing him. Fricke looking to the far side, connects the pass to Beauchamp. Beauchamp steps across the blue line. Beauchamp trying to drive wide with it. Pokes the puck over to the far side. Dirksen getting into the corner for it. He gets there first, tries to pass the puck out to the middle. He's got Carey on the doorstep. The Rebels pick it up and flick it out. Picked off by the Rebels. 1 minute remaining in this power play for Trail. Whoa. Beauchamp picks it up in his own zone. Tries to play it to the far side, but the pass wouldn't connect with Kibble. Now it's played back to Fricke. Fricke off the wall. Finds Kibble. Kibble trying to chip forward for Nico David, and the pass won't connect there. 40 seconds. Kibble has it. Driving wide, played forward. And once again, ends up back behind the net of Baker. Rebels play it back in, and they'll kill off the last 12 seconds or so here as the puck ends up around the back of the net for Gauthier. Maybe one more attack as he plays to the far side for Kibble. 5 seconds on that clock. Kibble driving wide. Scooping around. Puck comes in. Shot held off by the keeper. Held in at the line by Recchi. And the Rebels are back the other way with a 3-on-2. And poked off the puck by Gauthier. Kibble will pick up the trash. Played up off the wall trying to find Ehler streaking. And he plays it up off the wall and ends up in the bench of the Rebels, and play will freeze up. First 5 minutes of period 2 are gone. Rebels draw the puck over to the far side in the neutral zone. Carey getting there, trying to force the issue. Played off the wall, now Deacon scoops it up. Rebels gather it up back on the blue line here with a little bit of time. The shot comes in, that's blocked. And the puck drops in the dot off to the right of Baker. Rebels with it again. And Recchi trying to muscle his man off the puck. And he's able to. But his second attempt there comes up off the wall here as Carey trying to gather it up. He's forced off the puck. Rebels defender shoots. And that's gathered up by Baker. Stanton picks up the puck off the draw. He's looking for an outlet. We're back to even strength. He goes to the far D-man. And the pass is scooped forward for Deegan. Tries to step around his man. He's poked off the puck in the neutral zone before he can get on the attack. And now Deegan with the puck. Lays it up off the wall. Rebels gathered up in their territory. Now Stanton has it. Fricky trying to poke it free. Got Carey over there as well. The Rebels come out with it. Couldn't get the shot off. It's a good back check there by Fricky. No, it looks like he's going to take a slashing penalty now. Didn't like the stick action there from Fricky, and the Rebels will go on the power play for the first time in this contest. Gauthier gets rid of it. Puck's on the back of the net. Rebels gather it up. Headman pass doesn't connect. Nico David gets there, shovels it back in. And the Rebels try the other way. Breakout attempt. They're fumbling with it here at the neutral zone, and they regather it. Step across into the offensive zone. And Gauthier there, pressing the puck up against the boards, trying to freeze the play a little bit, and battling for it, and he'll come out with it. Gauthier loses his footing now. Puck comes out front. Baker paddles it away. Gauthier still digging away. And finally, they try to chip it out by Deegan, but it doesn't make it all the way out of the zone. Rebels have it here. They're looking dangerous from the far side, but it's poked away by Baker. And Ealer trying to gather it up and get rid of it, but it's held off. Shot comes in, held off, and it rolls just wide of the net. Baker gets a piece of it. Now it's held in once more by the defender, played into the slot. And Deegan's going to have to try to get into the corner. He forces his man off the puck. Pass comes back out. Deegan plays it up off the wall, trying to chop at it to get it out, but it's held in by the defender. Deegan finds it on his stick once more, and he'll play it back for David, who tries to get rid of it. And it was high stick down, and Trail end up evacuating the situation for now with a minute 23 remaining in that power play for the Rebels. Coming up on the halfway mark of the second period. Pass connects out here for the Rebels. Driving wide into the corner with it, plays over on the back of the net. Cycles it back around the boards. The Rebels defender forward looking for an outlet. Plays to the far side. Now Recchi hurries to get there. Plays it up off the wall. Kibble gathers it up and plays it off the wall and out. And he's buried. And that will definitely be a penalty. Nullifying the Rebels power play. We're going to go 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. And then Trail will enjoy a small power play at the end of that. Kibble to take the draw on this power play attempt coming up here, but we are 4-on-4, sorry, for the next 36 seconds. Drawn in, Beauchamp picks it up, he's poked off the puck. Now comes back for Stanton. Stanton plays to the far side, Beauchamp rifles it in. And the Rebels gather it up here, it comes up off the wall. Beauchamp gathers it up off the wall, puck rolls off his stick, trying to leave it for Kibble. And Kibble pokes it free. Kibble has it now. Trying to play it back to the D-man, and he fools everyone. Driving through, Kibble with a shot, and puts it right into the glove of the keeper. And the Trail player will be out of the box here once play resumes. And Trail will go on the power play here for about 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Stanton tries to get a hold of it. That's kicked away by the keeper. Played up off the wall and held in by Recchi. Played in quickly by Recchi. Stepping around here into the slot. Looking dangerous. Rebound. There's a shot. Kick scores. Ricky gets a handle on it. And Trail gets on the board here. Moments into that power play. And maybe they're alive now here and they can keep things rolling and hold off the Rebels. It's 1-0. And we are going to have an ice clean here. just played with the settings a little bit. It says I got 1080p, so I think it might be a little crisper here for the second portion of this game. Last swipe here of the ice, and we'll get things going again. It's Trail up 1 goal in this opening game of the 2026 season. We will get restarted here at center ice at 9:35 remaining in the second period. Trail up one notch here as it's drawn back for Gauthier. Played off the wall. Beauchamp trying to send the puck across the line. He gets shoved across the line. Puck now for Beauchamp, trying to find Nico David on the far side. He's pressed off the puck in the boards. He kicks it free. Beauchamp tries to spring into the slot. Held in by Recchi, chipped forward, and the Rebels try to make their way out with it. And it's under him, but it comes out now as David plays it up off the wall. And the Rebels gather it back up here on the attack. Driving wide. Played out front. Nobody on the doorstep there. Now the puck comes for the Rebels. Played in deep into the far side. Gauthier picks it up. Plays to the far side for Ehler. Off the wall. Trying to spring David on the go there, but it ends up back for Gauthier. Recchi plays it to the far side. And they came in offside. And start passing that puck through the neutral zone a little more, and maybe they can connect on a play here. Puck drawn back into the Rebels. Play to the far D. Headman pass to the neutral zone. Picked off by Fricky. And Grayson Carey escapes down the far side with the puck dipping in around the back of the net with some speed. Held up there in the corner now as Dirksen tries to chip it free. The Rebels make their way back out. Dirksen with a good back check, putting some pressure on the play and forces him to ice it. And we'll end up back in the O zone. Fricky to take the draw. Comes back off the wall for Deegan. Snaps that towards the net. That's directed wide. Picked up by Fricky around the back of the net. He's got Dirksen on the doorstep. Comes out to the slot. Nobody there. Carey trying to get a paddle on it. Played back out. Here's the Rebels trying to make their way out. Headman pass to the far side. Doesn't connect. Curtis Stanton will pick up the puck in his own territory. Plays it D to D. Deegan's going to play it up off the wall. That's held off as the Rebels step forward. Shot comes in. That's blocked. Stanton gets there. Off the wall, trying to find Dirksen. Puck rolls over his stick. And it's back for Deegan. Trying to play that up off the wall to Carey, and it's held in. Now it's rolled off the boards to Dirksen. His pass is directed towards somebody there, but nobody can connect with that pass. Ends up back on the attack. Dirksen trying to swipe it forward for Carey. It's played back for Stanton. Stanton rushes to get there. Plays it over to the far side for Fricky. He's poked off the puck, and he'll escape back into his territory with it with 6 minutes on the clock. Period 2. Dirksen looking at Beauchamp, but skates it in, trying to make a move, and he's held off. Now the puck comes into Beauchamp, skates. Beauchamp steps around, makes a nice move to get around his man, but he couldn't get a shot off. Now it's played into the corner. And puck rolls back up off the wall here for Nico David. He's trying to find Gauthier on the D. Gauthier's shot's blocked. And it's played out aggressively for icing. Off the draw, Trail have the possession, and Kibble oversteps the puck a little bit now, and Rebels get away with it. Off the far side, shot comes in, it's in the pad of Baker, he has it. Just barely got a toe on it. And he holds it out. A little bit of a miscue in play there in the O zone, and Rebels try to take advantage of that situation. Baker there to shut the door. Was drawn back for the Rebels. Steps in, shot blocked there by Recchi. He's no stranger to taking pucks. Now the puck's in the corner. On the back of the net, Rebels pick it up. Recchi pokes it free. He comes out with it. Plays it to the far side. Now the puck squirts in. I think Kibble got a piece of it, so icing waved off. Beauchamp chases his man down. Puck comes up off the glass and out, back in the neutral zone. Recchi gets a piece of it, but it rolls back for Gauthier. Gauthier's got 3 of them lurking on him now and leaves it forward for Beauchamp. He steps across the blue line, and unfortunately the referee sees him offside. It's very questionable. Very questionable. It was close. It looked like he did have possession as he rolled across the blue line. Played off for Deegan. Steps across on the attack. Deegan shoots it, and that's gloved or blockered away into the netting. And off the draw, the Rebels have it. Fricky forcing the issue, and the puck comes up off the netting once more. Played back, Deegan gets a hold. Oh, he fakes the shot, chips it into the corner for Fricky to chase it down. Dirks is going to try to pinch off the play here in the corner. The Rebels roll it back off to the far side for Deegan. And it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Stanton, last man back. Drives into the slot. Stanton trying to get on it. Oh, and the backhand shot just misses far side. Had Baker moving the wrong way to make that save. And he didn't miss by much. Now the puck comes out to the slot here for Deegan. He gets a hold of it, trying to play it up off the wall and out, but it's held in with 2:17 remaining in the second period. Curtis Stanton trying to muscle it out. The Rebels have it at the blue line here, and now it's poked free as Grayson Carey there trying to get going on it. Now Carey picks it up. A little bit of a collision, forces the puck back in for Deegan. Deegan having a look for an outlet. He's going to roll it off the wall. Dirks is going to pick it up, but he's held off by the Rebels immediately. Puck does roll out, go into the neutral zone. The Rebels skate back with it. Now we got too many men here for the Rebs, I think. Yeah, the referee's hunting them down. Too many men. Terrell back on the power play here. They took advantage of that last one. They are 1-for-1 right now on the power play. I guess 1-for-2. Maybe 1-for-3. Drawn back. Recchi tries to fire it in. Recchi has it. Steps around his man. Recchi plays to the far side. Beauchamp couldn't connect on the pass. Now it's played into the corner. And poked free by Beauchamp, but the Rebels get it out back for Gauthier. There's it on the wall here for Ehler. Ehler finds Beauchamp in the middle, and he unfortunately couldn't keep a handle on the puck. Now it plays all the way back here for Gauthier, with plenty of time on this power play. Roulon Gauthier is going to skate it. Muscles the puck in. He's trying to cut in. Shot comes in from a wide angle there by Kibble. Now Kibble looking for an outlet. It comes all the way back for Recchi. He holds the line. Recchi plays it to Ehler. Ehler poked off the puck at the neutral zone here. And he's battling for it. Recchi's going to fire it in. Now finds Kibble. And Kibble overskates the puck. And held off that attack. And the puck ends up back for Baker with 37 seconds remaining in the second period. And the pass won't connect on the far side for Kibble. And he'll allow the puck to roll back in the Rebels' territory. Headman pass connects, and they're on the attack short-handed here, finding trail unorganized. Shot comes in, it's blocked by Deegan. And the garbage picked up by Kibble in the corner, but the Rebels player there still harassing him. Deegan fires it out, and that's going to be icing. But that will roll out the final moments of the second period here. 1-0 trail. And they'll come back with a minute 20 on that power play remaining in the third frame. Still a 1-goal game here as we walk into the final 20 miles of the season opener for 2026. Just waiting for the Rebels goalie to get ready here as he's adjusting some equipment. And has made that adjustment and now finds himself back between the pipes here, and we're going to get things going. Trail on the power play. And the Rebels are going to chip it around the back of the net. It's going to float to the far side. That's going to roll all the way up off the half wall. Dirksen trying to play it off the wall for Fricky. The Rebels scoop it back in. And he's going to leave it out in the neutral zone. They're going to play a little cat and mouse with it now as Fricky trying to bounce it free, and he's muscling the puck free now as Fricky in the corner with it. He's got Carey. Carey shoots, puts it just over the bar. Comes back now for Stanton. Stanton fires it on net, right on Carey's stick, backhand, huge save. As the keeper holds him off. Now it's in the corner again as Fricky dives in there to pick it up. Carey dives back in. Rebels far side up off the wall, and Rebels pick it up to try to evacuate here, and they do. As the pucks are all the way around the back of the net. Now Deegan back for it. He plays it around the far side. Stanton have to rush to get there as the Rebels poke it free into the corner and grab possession here shorthanded. And the headman pass won't connect. Rolling puck. Nobody can get a hold of it. And Deegan going to pause things here, and that'll wrap up the power play. With just 1 second remaining on that clock. Fricky tries to chip it in. That's blocked by the defender. Now Deegan plays to the far side. Dirksen plays it on the backhand. Down into the far corner of the Rebels territory. Now Kibble pokes the puck free. In there's Nico David. Puck comes off the wall around Ealer. And Recchi trying to hold it off, and he does. Momentarily for the Rebels back on the attack. Just watching them skate in. Gauthier pokes the puck free into the corner. Comes up off the wall for Kibble. He's going to try to hold him off. The Rebels trying to gather possession, but Ulan Gauthier comes out with it. He's on a 1v2 situation. And can't make apples to the play as it's poked free by the two defenders. One more time, it comes free for Nico David. He's poked off the puck, and they skate wide with it. Recchi drives his man into the corner with the puck. The Rebels still with possession. There's a battle for the puck now. It rolls around the back of the net. Rebels have it. Poking the skates there now for Recchi as he springs it free to the far side for Ealer and ends up back at the blue line. Here's the Rebels get a shot off and they score. And they'll tie things up early here in the third period. And the game gets a reset here as we're all tied up. Kibble off the draw. Trying to muscle the puck into the corner, and he does. He'll pick it up now. Nobody there to contest. Shot! Big save by the keeper. I thought he had him beat there. Now it comes to the far side, up off the wall, and the Rebels get it free into the neutral zone. Curtis Stanton fires it back in deep. Poked back in by Kibble. Played into the slot. Recchi gets it over. Oh, Ealer gets a backhand shot off and it rolls in the net. I don't know who finished it. I think Fricky might have finished it. No, they're giving it. It looks like they're hugging Ealer. And Ealer will get credit for the goal. Marshall Ealer notches one in there and puts Trail back up by one. And a quick counter punch. And keep Rebels a little bit at bay here for the moment. Now the Rebels roll one in. Baker will scoop it up, freeze the play. Possession back here for Carey as he tries to roll the puck out and ends up back in Trail territory or on the back of the net for Deegan. Off the wall for Beauchamp. He's trying to spring Fricky. He would have been gone too, but just couldn't get it around that man. Now Stanton scoops it back up. Off the wall, couldn't connect with the pass for Carey, and the Rebels come in way offside. Puck tossed in by the Rebels. Gauthier trying to poke it up the boards. Rebels hold it in. Now Fricky digging away. Wins the battle and comes out with it. Fricky driving wide with it. He's got Beauchamp on the far side. Connects the pass. Oh, Beauchamp leaves it for Fricky. Shot comes in. That rolls just off the shoulder of the keeper and had potential. And back in around the back of the net for Gauthier to gather up. Doesn't like what he sees, changes directions, circles back the other way once more, trying to play it up off the wall. And he's able to get around his man. Now here comes Ulan Gauthier, rolls it forward, finds Nico David. As David streaking on the far side. The Rebels grab that possession and roll around the back of the net with it. Played to goal. Kibble steals that puck. Now he's around the back of the net, looking for an outlet, and it rolls out right on the doorstep. But nobody on the dance floor. And back for Ulan Gauthier as he realized he had someone right on his heels there. Looking to freeze the puck here. And Gauthier muscling with the puck there as Ealer gets it free for Kibble. Kibble overhandles the puck. Now it's stepped through here as the Rebels grab it. And that's chipped back in on the backhand. Recchi off the wall. And puck comes off at David's stick and ends up back in the corner. Rebels with possession, play it to the slot, looking dangerous. Shot comes in, kicked away by Baker. Now Ealer trying to get rid of it. And he does into the neutral zone. Rebels just repay the favor. And Ulan Gauthier will pick it up. Looks like he's going to go for another run here. Goche driving wide with it. The puck in the corner, looking for an outlet again. And the puck just comes off his stick, nobody home. And the black shirts pick it up and gather it up and get it out of here. Now Kibble pokes it free. Rebels have it. Far side pass doesn't connect, comes up off the wall, and he gathers it up. Rebels back on the attack. Now Nico David there, he's forced off the puck. Deegan has it. He's trying to chip it free. The Rebels have it now in the corner. Comes to the far side. Rebels defender or forward picks it up. Comes back to the defender now. And stolen by Ealer. But it ends up back in trail territory for Goche to skate it out. Goche has to be gassed here with multiple rushes on that shift, and he will now go for a change of personnel as puck comes back for Stanton. Plays to the far side for Recchi. Nice little one-touch pass, but doesn't connect, and the Rebels are back on the attack. He's in solo, chipped free by Fricky. Stanton grabs it, plays it off the wall for Fricky. Puck comes free. Fricky trying to poke it around him, and he does, and he's back here on a 2v1. He's got Kibble on the far side, doesn't connect on the pass. Kibble gets a shot off, though. And it's a quick one, and it's gloved down by the keeper and frozen. Puck drawn in the corner. Rebels scoop it to the far side. It comes off the wall. Had a weird bounce there and right on Beauchamp's stick, but he wasn't ready for it. Now it comes back for Stanton. Plays it up off the wall into Rebels territory. Looking for a stretch pass to the far side, and it won't connect. Rolls off the wall for Deegan. He chips it off the glass, trying to find Dirksen. And he couldn't handle that pass. Ends up back for Deegan. Deegan looking for an outlet on the far side. Plays it off the wall for Beauchamp. And tries to spring Deegan, but unfortunately the play doesn't happen for them. Shot comes in. Scores. Nice shot. Put that right under the bar, and we're back on even terms. Rebels get on the attack immediately off the draw. That scoop towards Baker comes up the side of the net. Rebels played into the middle here. Shot comes in. That's kicked away by Baker. Now it's played into the corners. Goche. Picks up the puck. Lays it up off the wall. The referee freezes play. Face-off comes outside the zone. Kibble will pick up possession off the draw. Pass attempt is blocked, and there's a shot. Baker holds it off. Recchi gets rid of it. Played in the neutral zone here, and Rebels trying to get organized again on the attack, and they step through again, but Goche pokes the puck free. Now it comes up off the wall for David, and he chips the puck out. 11:04 remaining in the game. It's all tied up here, and we get icing. Carey draws it. Pokes free for Stanton. He escapes around into the corner. Another puck off the wall. Beauchamp. What he was doing there. Played it back around the back of his own net. The puck comes out to the slot. Shot comes in. Big rebound. It's poked free. And now Carey is off to the races here as he draws his man to the far side. Pass comes in for Dirksen. Wouldn't connect, and the Rebels gather it up. Skater back out. Stanton plays it off the wall. Trying to get Dirksen going here. And the Rebels gather it up in the neutral zone. And the shoot-in attempt is fanned, and the shoot-out attempt is fanned. Stanton gathers it back up, plays it off the wall to the far side, and rolls past Beauchamp, which is shoot-in. And that's iced. And a quick shot attempt is gloved down by Baker off the draw. It's played towards Baker once more, and he'll jump on it and freeze it up. Possession with David as he tries to skate it out. Puck comes free now. Ealer trying to roll in and comes up off of Kibble, but it's offside. Boys check up. Rebels gathered up in their territory. And the defender cycles it on the back of his own net here. Poked off the puck though as Kibble picks it up. Now it comes here for David. Plays it on net. Now Kibble has it backhand. Roofs it. And they're back up by one. As Kibble finds the mesh on the backhand. With 9:15 remaining in the game. Recchi holds it off, plays it into the neutral zone. Pass chipped off to the far side. Rebels gathered up the blue line. Shot is held off by David with a good back check. And now Kibble getting fired up here on the far side, driving wide with the puck. Tries to skate around his man, and he draws a penalty now. Kibble chalked down, and he rolls right into the net. And he has drawn a penalty here for the first infraction, which to me was a little bit soft. But definitely getting hacked down as on his way to the net would warrant at least something. With 8:38 in the game, Trail will go back on the PP. Drawn back to Deegan. Quick shot. That's kicked away by the keeper and gloved down by the defender, and evacuated to the far side. Deegan's going to grab it off the wall, and he'll chip it into the corner. Carey going to try to get there for it, and he's able to play it to the far side for Dirksen. The pass wouldn't connect for Dirksen. Now the Rebels try to get out. Good forecheck there by Dirksen to hold off the shootout attempt. But the Rebels get it free now, and it rolls all the way back for Baker, and he decides to glove that down as he's being forced. I don't know, it looked like maybe Deegan was shoved there and lost his footing as he made his way to the puck. But the referees have said and called nothing in that regard as we get things going again here with 1:33 on the power play clock. Now it looks like Deegan's fired up. He's got to keep himself out of the box there for the remainder of this game. Oh, Deegan headhunting. And he's gone. Looks like he's possibly taken them both. Slash. And, okay, he took two. We still should be 5-on-4 here, which we, by the looks of things, we are still 5-on-4 with 1:20 remaining in that power play for Trail. It's a coincidental minors there for Deegan and partner. Now the breakout pass to the far side for Gauthier. And Gauthier driving in on the attack here on the power play. Gauthier in the middle, puts a pass in, doesn't connect. Now Recchi steps in on the blue line. Now something happened here as the net, I think, has come off its moorings. And that's exactly what has happened. Power play action resumes here as Fricke picks it up. He drives in, trying to take the shot off. Now it's kicked away by the keeper as there's a weak shot attempt. And now bodies are laying all over the place in front of the net. As the puck's gathered up here by Carey. He's got his head up looking for a pass, and that rolls free back here for Recchi. And he'll act quickly, try to keep the play alive, and the Rebels gather it up, and it comes back out of the zone. Recchi plays it back for Gauthier. And he tries to play it for Dirksen, who returns the mail back to Gauthier. And he'll drive in around the back of the net, overhandles the puck there around the back of the net a little bit. And back in is Fricke. He tries to play the puck in front of the net. The Rebels trying to grab it, and good forecheck there by Gauthier. But the Rebels come out with it through the neutral zone. Fricke trying to force him off the puck there, and a shot comes in. That's redirected. And back out. Deep into the corner now for Dirksen. And Dirksen trying to skate it up. And he plays it up off the wall now for Carey. Carey chips it in, tries to chase it down. He goes for change of personnel and decides he needs to catch his wind there now. Play resumes back to even strength. Headman pass. Nice drag through. Shot! Just misses the net. Oh, Beauchamp goes down hard trying to win that puck. Now it's picked up by Stanton. And he gets rid of it. And that will be icing. .6:15 in the game. Rebels have possession. Off the draw, the shot comes in, and Baker sees it. And says, not today. David for the draw. Ealer trying to chip it free. Puck rolls over to the far side. Rebels play it out, but puck's sprung free in the neutral zone. Gauthier tries to get a poke on it, but and he's buried up against the wall here. No call. And now there's some slashing behind the play too. holding him right over the net now. It looks like another coincidental here for Beauchamp and dance partner. Gotta get on the score sheet somehow out there, friends. And it looked like reciprocating penalties there, as there was a little bit of stick action happening behind the play with 5:50 in the game. Trail still up by 1, but just barely holding on, kind of like their tempers, as Deegan gathers it up off the draw, drives across the blue line with it, held up as Kibble picks up the garbage, left for Deegan. He chips it into the corner. Kibble will chase it down, but he'll decide to leave it for Ehler. Ehler plays it up high off the glass, and Kibble scoops it up, plays it out front, shot! Ehler looking for his second marker there, and he couldn't put it in, as the keeper jumps on it, freezes the play. And it will remain 3-2 here with 5:38 remaining in the game. Nico David off the draw. It's played back possession for the Rebels, and he'll chip it up off the mesh. And the faceoff will come back inside Rebels territory here. Possession with the Rebels off the draw as he cycles it back around the back of his net, up off the wall. Deegan's going to get there. Pokes it free for Kibble. Kibble shoots it. That's redirected around the back of the net. Puck's on the far side. Ehler trying to chase it down. Comes up off the wall, held in by Stanton. Ehler plays it on the backhand quickly to Kibble. Kibble's got a free man. Shot! And held off by the keeper there. I don't know how David, I guess he couldn't elevate it there. But the shot didn't come off the way he wanted it. Now Rebels back the other way on the counterattack. As they're coming in here trying to find the answer. Rebels with a shot. Redirected. Off the wall for Kibble. Kibble plays it up off the wall and back in the neutral zone. David's there. Puck comes back for Kibble. And it's poked free as the Rebels gather it up. Sends it around the back of the net. Rebels gather it up around the back of the net now. Pass to the far side. Shot comes in. And that's just redirected up high into the mesh. I think Baker may have got a piece of it. And for now, it still remains 3-2. Off the draw. Fricky trying to harass him. Trying to poke the puck free. Now comes almost an opportunity there for Carey, but the Rebels gather it up and gather it back the other way. Bouncing puck rolls free from Recchi. Now the Rebels looking for the answer again here. Pass comes into the middle. And nobody there. Dirksen leaves it for Gauthier, who's pressed off the puck and blows a tire now here. And looks like the Rebels have an opportunity as they drag it into the slot. But he couldn't get the shot off. And Dirksen trying to step around his man. He's held off. 3:58 remaining in the game. Recchi finds the puck on his stick. Plays it up off the glass, and Fricky's going to finish the job. But it will be enough. Oh no, not enough for icing. Now the puck almost comes free for Carey. And Fricky pokes it. Carey trying to backdoor him. Now the puck. Bit of a collision there as the Rebels still hunting for this. Now Dirksen plays to the far side for Carey. And the puck in the hands of the Rebels defender now. As he plays it up off the wall. Dirksen trying to shut it down, and he does, as Nico David picks it up and dives into the corner. David trying to play it into the slot. There's nobody there anyway. And the Rebels gather it up back on the counterattack. Gauthier picks it up, plays it free for Dirksen. Dirksen trying to poke it free as Gauthier's got it in his skates. He's got Kibble on the far side, hits him. Kibble, move! Oh, and he couldn't seal the deal. He had the goalie beat. But he couldn't get that insurance marker. Now the puck rolls back through the blue paint as Ealer gathers it up in the corner and plays it towards the net. Another bouncing puck that rolls free as the Rebels defender gets it free, and it gets a piece of Deegan on the way. So no icing with 2:27 remaining in the game. Gauthier picks it up, plays it up off the wall and out, and gathered up by the Rebels as they're trying to look for a strong finish here, I'm sure. Puck back for Stanton now. And Ealer finds himself with a little bit of room here as the puck comes off the defender, and he couldn't absorb it now as Kibble has it. And walks the line, and he draws a penalty here as he's thrown off the puck. And it's 1:48 remaining in the game, and Trail will see all of that in a 5-on-4. Off the draw, Stanton steps up, plays it in deep. Nobody anticipating that move, but the puck ends up back for Deegan. Deegan chips it in. Carey forced off the puck, and looks like he's drawing a penalty. And there's going to be body contact here to the Rebels, and it'll be 5-on-3 here for 1:44. And if Trail really want to do some damage here, they could just play a little cat and mouse with this puck here for the remaining 1:30. Stanton gets back for it, leaves it for Deegan. Deegan has it now. He's racing up through here with it to the neutral zone. Steps across the blue line. Deegan driving wide with it. And he understands the position they're in and decides to move the puck to Stanton to the far side. Stanton steps in, shot, scores! Stanton is going to seal the deal here for Trail, it looks like. With 1:03, he'll find the back of the net. And a pretty somber look to the right of me here as the Rebels strongly disagree. Strongly. Play resumes as Fricky picks it up. Shot comes in. That rifles up off the glove of the keeper. Oh, it's in his glove, actually. I thought it came off and into the netting, but he scoops it up. Still a power play here as we're 5-on-4 with 1:20 remaining in that infraction, but only 48 on the game clock as Carey gathers it up, trying to play it to the far side, and the puck evacuated around the back of the net. And already some Castlegar fans are starting to vacate the premises. Gauthier finishing up the battle here as he comes through the neutral zone with the puck. And he chips it into the corner and chases it down. Pokes the puck free here on the back of the net with just 18 seconds remaining on that. As the puck's picked up by Dirksen directed towards the net. Comes up off the wall for the Rebels defender. Headman stretch pass won't connect. Goes all the way around the back of the net. Still a power play, so no icing. Gauthier will pick it up, and that'll run out the final seconds of the first game of 2026 with Trail Stantons Smokies victorious by a whisker. It was a close game, and no doubt Baker definitely had his part in the showdown to keep the Rebels at bay, facing some heated shots. And that'll be it here for Trails Stantons Smokies hockey out in Castlegar. It's the second game I've called today, and I am Dunzos.